Hello students, welcome back to our YouTube channel Easy Patashala. So today in this video we are going to cover how to score 95 plus in English CBSE boards 2025. I'm not going to take your much of your time. I'll give complete strategy of how to score this. If you are having any questions that is it possible really to score 95 plus, yes, it is really possible and it is a very scoring subject. So please don't ignore the subject. You don't need to do hard work for the subject, you just need smart work to be done. So we'll discuss all the key points where you have to focus and how you have to increase your score. So let's go on. First things that we'll cover in this entire video is how much to study. Like how much to study, how much is enough. You have to study all the important things. You don't have to read line by line. You don't have to read the chapters line by line right now because that time has gone. Now you are having limited time and you have to cover more of the work. So you have to work really smart. So next, how many revisions are required? You require ample times of revision. And in which areas? You have to cover previous year questions, see the sample question papers, how they are solved, and what are the key points to fetch more marks and how to impress your evaluator. Next, which section to attempt first? This most students do a mistake. Many people feel that section A, which is our reading section, is much tougher and it requires some time, so we'll do it at end. No, actually, if you do section A in the starting, that is the reading section in the start, then it will be a very good thing and a very good thing for you to secure more marks, right? Because in reading section you need a fresh mind and you need a concentration of mind. Whenever you get the paper, you get 15 minutes 10 to 15 minutes of reading time. In that reading time, instead of going for every questions and reading it, spend that time for reading your unseen paragraphs, which will help you for scoring 20 on 20 in this section. So before years, this section, reading section, before 3 to 2 years, it was very easy. But nowadays, when according to the pattern of the paper, reading section has been tougher. It has been identified to be the tougher section. So for this, what you have to do is put a timer, practice on the timer, and then practice many paragraphs, unseen paragraphs. Put a timer, see that you're solving this in 15 to 10 minutes first, then slowly reduce the time to 8 minutes. Try to cover this entire section in 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, one paragraph is more than enough. You have to read the entire paragraph first. Many students do the fault that they read the question first and then go for the paragraph reading and then try for the keywords and the question words. But no, nowadays it's not, the paper is not that easy, it is going to be tough. So what you have to do is read the paragraph thoroughly, understand the question, and then answer it according to the paragraph. Don't do the mistake of reading the question first. So this is one thing. So attempt reading section first, because here your brain will require a lot of focus and also you'll get 15 minutes reading time, which you can use this for reading purpose. Next is how much to prepare for each section. How to prepare for each section. So each section, how we are going to prepare, I am having a detailed plan of it. We'll go in further video and then see it. Next is how can I score 95 plus in English paper. You can score 95 plus in English paper by focusing on key words. Using the high quality words which will impress the evaluator, and he or she will get to know that this person, this student has the knowledge and has studied well, right? Second thing is presentation. Your presentation, how cleanly you write, how neat is your handwriting, how neat is your display of your handwriting matters here. Don't be clumsy. Don't present the paper very neat way so that the evaluator can easily correct your papers, right? And the third point is keep your mind fresh and focused. Don't let it down. For the 3 hours, you have to completely focus on English paper. You have to focus on the length of the answers that you are answering. Please don't write this much answers, 3 lines answers or 3 points for 3 mark questions. Or in the literature part, try to elaborate your answers accordingly. Use the key points, underline the key points and write, which will make the evaluator correction easy, and also he'll get an impression of yours in a very high way so that he can give you full marks, right? So next, we'll see section wise strategy here. So first is reading section, which will come for 20 marks. As I already told, many people lose marks here because of their overconfidence. They think that this is unseen passage, we'll go there and we'll see what happens. But no, you have to prepare it, put a timer in front of you, complete it, take one sample paper, take one unseen paragraph, try to complete it in 8 minutes, 10 minutes, see how much time you are taking and how you can modify that. Then grammar part, which is 10 marks, and it is easy to score, and it is, it is a field where this section you can get free marks. If you practice few questions from your previous year questions, you will find similar pattern of questions, so you can save your time in your examination hall. So please practice sample paper questions and previous year questions for grammar section. Use YouTube trick videos, grammar one shot videos, and all that things, so you can come up with this 10 marks. Now your 20 and 10 marks, 30 marks are secure if you are following this. Next is literature, which is for 40 marks. Many students feel that this part is tougher because it is for the highest weightage in the chapter, but no students, you have to have a clear knowledge about each story in your textbook. It doesn't mean that you read line by line now. Okay, that time is gone. Now you just have to see the chapter summaries and the key points from the each chapter. So you'll have upcoming videos on key points of the each chapter, then summaries of the each chapters and previous year questions. In literature, long answer questions and short answer questions are very easy to score, but people lose marks in extract based questions because they might trick you a bit. But this can also be solved with previous year question papers. I'm again and again repeating that previous year questions plays a key role while practicing for a paper like English, right? Coming to writing part, you have two main things, that is letter writing and analytical paragraph, right? Analytical paragraph is comparatively very easy in writing and you almost get full marks. They don't deduct your marks here. So if you write key points and you elaborate your answer and you try to put all the things in this paragraph, then you will get full marks. They will not cut your marks. But in letter, you have marks for the format as well. So see well and go. These 10 marks are very easy to score. So what you do is, for letter, write attractive words, and then which shows your vocabulary in English. And then also in English, you can in letter, they might cut your half or 1 mark even if it's correct. But in analytical paragraph, they don't cut your marks generally. So please don't ignore analytical paragraph and don't take it lightly. Practice letter and analytical paragraph at both at the same pace. Okay, now we'll see what are the more tips that you can follow for each section. I think it is clear till now. So next one is reading section. So section wise we'll see reading section. Always we should start with reading section. Then it will be tough. So we have to practice. Why it will be tough? Because most of the students ignore this. Like, out of 100%, 80% student ignore this, don't practice this section and directly see this and face this as the examination hall. But the 20% of the students who become the toppers, they always practice this reading section at home with the timer placed, and as many unseen paragraphs as you can before going to the examination hall, which will help them to score almost of 100 marks in English, right? Then how to practice and not lose marks in this section? Please practice this, as I told, first read the paragraph and then go to the question. Before years patterns, 2 to 3 years before, it was like we can read the questions and then go to the paragraph, but now it has changed. The paragraphs are very much tougher as compared to previous ones, right? So what you have to do is, you have to read the entire paragraph, understand, then come to the questions, understand what question are being asked and what you have to answer there, right? Understand the question, which will help you to answer accurately. Don't write entire paragraph down, write as much as it is required. Then how to attempt these questions? As I've already told, first read the paragraph, then go to the questions, see the relevant things, what they have written, and include your points. Don't include much of your points. Get from the paragraph and then try to elaborate it. Next, is it tough or easy? It will be easy if you practice. But as a note or a disclaimer, I'll say that reading section will be tougher as compared to all other sections if you practice it. If you ignore and be overconfident that we'll see on the exam day, it will be tough. But if you practice it with a timer at home and try to solve multiple previous year questions on unseen paragraphs, this will be enough for you to get. As I told, 80% of the students don't do it. So be the rest 20% where they get the full marks in this subject, right? Next, coming to grammar section, this is very easy sections. You get free of marks in this section, if I have to be very honest. Okay, you have to practice more questions, see one-shot videos, see the trick videos of grammar trick videos and all. If you need any help from my side, any video you want to be get posted, please put it down in the comment section as well. Okay, I'll be also covering all of the English important things, which will cover the key points, which will cover the presentation, grammar, and the summaries of the literature, right? This grammar part is very easy if you practice the questions and go. Grammar part is easy. As I told, reading section is tougher. Grammar is much easier than the reading section. So don't ignore this. Follow this playlist of ours in Easy Patashala, where you'll boost your score and you will easily get 98, 99 and 100 in your boards. Right? It is possible for the student who is getting below 70 out of 80 in their pre-board examination as well. You can score this. You can. But you have to practice for this. Don't take it lightly, as English is your first CBSE board examination paper. Don't ignore this. You have to give some time, allocate some time for English as well. Not only practicing only science and maths, you have to give equal importance to English, Hindi and social science as well. Now, literature. Literature is a 40 marks weightage, which fears the student about this section, because they feel that 40 marks it is for this section, it means it will be really tough. No, it is for 40 marks and it is easy for you to score them if you are clear with all the chapters. Now you do not read the line by line in the textbook. As I told earlier, see all the summarization videos. You'll get all the videos, all the one-shot chapter summaries in our YouTube channel as well. Next, you have to practice for the extracts. Extract based questions will be tough. You can easily answer long answer and short answer questions if you're clear with the chapter, but you cannot answer the extract based question without the practice. So look into that. Then next, you have to focus on keywords. I'll give you some list of keywords which have to be followed in our next video as well. So don't worry about that. I'll not waste your lot of time in repeating the same point. Now, writing this comes for 10 marks, as I already told in the starting of the video, that in this you have letter and analytical paragraph. It is little time taking and it will become little time taking. So what you have to do, practice is required for this, and then letter is easy, as I told. And many of the students ask me that format has marks or not. Yes, format of letter has 1 mark as well. Analytical paragraph, I'll tell you how to attempt this analytical paragraph and get full marks here. See now, what you get in the exam, you get an question for analytical paragraph. You have to write a paragraph on it. So what you do is, whenever you get that topic, go to the last page of your answer sheet and then write 4 to 5 points that you can jot down related to this paragraph. The good value points, like 5 to 6 points like that you can write, and then you choose some top 5 points and then come to your page and elaborate and write the topics, the paragraph according to the topics that you have mentioned in your last page. What will happen because of this is, you'll have, you can elaborate the points, you'll have the clean presentation, neat presentation, and also it will save a lot of your time. And many students I see that they scribble the answers in the paragraphs questions and answer questions, but please do not do that. When you jot down the points at the end and then again come to the page and then write those points and elaborate those points. Don't do this scribbling on your English paper at least. Then you have to check for your spelling mistakes. Keep some 10 minutes at least in your hand for checking your entire paper, that any spelling error is there or not. Most of the people lose marks in this English only because of you don't have any formulas or logics in this exam, right? You only have to have good sentence formation, good grammar, and spelling mistakes should not be there. Next is, this is for the toppers. If you want to become, someone who is scoring 98, 99 and 100, then you have to follow this. Do the top 10 PYQ questions. Do the smart study. Do not do hard work at the end. Do smart study. Have all these points that I have mentioned in the video. Do it. Then use the keyword strategy. use all the keywords whichever you find very attractive, so that it will pull the evaluator's attention towards you and he'll feel that yeah, this kid has learned something and come. Then how to not feel paper as lengthy? Now you should not feel the paper as lengthy. Lengthy is felt by those people who spend most of the time in reading section and writing section. You can cut this time by following the strategies that I have told for reading section and I also for the writing section. Follow those points, you'll see the difference. Practice at least 5 sample to 10 sample papers before going to the English paper every day, so that you don't feel that paper is lengthy and you have good time management skills. For time management, I have already told, stay focused and practice on timer. Keep a timer, see how much time you are going to cover this, and see how much you can modify and enhance the timer and reduce your time for attempting the reading or writing section, right? Then you have to watch trick videos or one-shot videos for grammar, which will help you to fetch more marks. But the first point which here is, do the top 10 PYQ questions mandatorily, because questions do repeat at some times and you can get most of your answers done correctly. And also it will save a lot of your time and give you a lot of a boost. Then thanks for watching. Subscribe for more such videos. Visit our channel Boost Your Score series we have, where you can boost your score from 65 to 95%. All the best for your boards. You got this. Subscribe to our channel Easy Patashala. Do not hesitate to like the video and subscribe it. Please share it to all of your friends to score 95 plus in your English board exams. Thank you.